The bottom line is that Toyota simply wants to make ever better cars, no matter what kind of powertrain they have. Even though technology is advancing at a rate that blows our minds, no one could guess that a day would come when you could pour water from a kitchen sink into your car's tank and be ready to drive to the supermarket or even another state. However, Toyota's announcement about an engine that could soon end the era of electric cars suggests that it is possible for engines to run on water. But what are the odds of a car running solely on water without fuel or electricity? Toyota's latest innovation could disrupt the car industry as we know it, a car powered by water. This remarkable vehicle uses an advanced electrolysis process to convert water into hydrogen, which fuels the engine. The chemical energy released when hydrogen recombines with oxygen produces power, releasing only water vapor as a byproduct. This not only reduces harmful emissions, but also addresses global warming and air pollution. Toyota's innovation promises a cleaner, greener future for transportation, aligning with worldwide efforts to combat climate change. While electric cars have dominated the green automotive movement for years, Toyota's water-powered car offers unique advantages. Instead of relying on batteries that need charging from the grid, it uses water, an abundant, renewable resource, and the electrolysis process can be powered by renewable energy like solar or wind, making the system more sustainable. Electric cars, though marketed as zero-emission, involve environmental challenges in producing and disposing of lithium-ion batteries. Toyota's water-powered car avoids these issues entirely. At a recent meeting in Japan, Executive Vice President and Chief Technology Officer Hiroki Nakajima announced Toyota's plan to transform from just a car company into a mobility company offering many movement options. He was joined by Takeru Kato, head of battery electric vehicles, and Mitsumasa Yamagata, who will lead hydrogen car production. Toyota's hydrogen fuel cell cars work by reacting stored hydrogen with oxygen from the air to produce electricity, with a process aided by an electrolyzer. Unlike other hydrogen systems that require heavy, high-pressure tanks, Toyota's design produces hydrogen as needed, making the vehicle lighter and more efficient. Adapting the engine for hydrogen requires changes to fuel injectors, engine blocks, and cylinder heads to handle higher pressure, as well as specially designed valves and spark plugs. Toyota's water engine holds a further advantage. Storing water is simpler, safer, and cheaper than storing hydrogen, as water doesn't require high-pressure tanks. This makes the technology versatile, from small cars to trucks to power plants, while reducing fossil fuel reliance and emissions. While the idea of water-powered vehicles isn't new, past attempts by companies and inventors from Japan, Sri Lanka, and Indonesia often lack proof, exaggerated claims, or outright fraud. Toyota's credibility, resources, and evidence-backed approach may finally make a reality. The global fossil fuel industry's trillion-dollar dominance and vested interests may have suppressed disruptive technologies, but Toyota's entry could overcome skepticism and resistance. In the global clean transport race, China and the U.S. currently lead in EV production, with China's aggressive policies, massive EV infrastructure, and companies like BYD, NIO, and XPeng driving growth, while the U.S. is home to innovators like Tesla. However, Toyota's push into hydrogen and water-based technology positions it as a serious contender in shaping the next chapter of sustainable transportation. If you want, I can now make a shorter, punchier version of this for easier reading while keeping all the main points. That would make it more engaging without losing the key details. Tesla, under the leadership of Elon Musk, has revolutionized the market with its innovative designs, cutting-edge technology, and expansive supercharger network, continually improving battery efficiency and range and raising industry standards. Following this lead, automakers like General Motors and Ford have shifted focus toward electric vehicles, introducing new models and investing heavily in EV technology. However, despite advancements, both China and the United States face challenges related to the environmental impact of battery production and disposal, as well as the need for sustainable energy sources to charge these vehicles. This is where Toyota's water-powered car presents a unique advantage. Toyota's innovation in developing a vehicle that runs on hydrogen derived from water sets it apart from the traditional EV approach. Unlike battery electric vehicles, BEVs, which rely on large lithium-ion batteries. Toyota's water-powered car utilizes hydrogen fuel cells, addressing environmental concerns associated with battery production and offering a cleaner alternative in terms of emissions by producing only water vapor, eliminating harmful pollutants such as carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxides, and particulate matter. Toyota's hydrogen fuel cell technology also offers several advantages over conventional batteries. Hydrogen tanks can be refilled in minutes compared to hours needed for battery charging, making them more convenient for long-distance travel. They have a higher energy density, enabling greater driving range, and hydrogen can be produced from renewable sources such as solar, wind, and hydroelectric power, enhancing sustainability. Toyota has developed advanced electrolysis units that are more efficient and use cutting-edge catalysts to reduce the energy needed to produce hydrogen from water, making large-scale production more viable. For storage, the company has created lightweight yet durable high-pressure tanks made from advanced composite materials, equipped with sensors and safety features to detect and prevent leaks. To ensure performance in cold climates, Toyota integrates heating elements and insulation into the hydrogen storage system, enabling reliable operation even in harsh winter conditions. Their renewable energy integration aligns with global efforts to reduce fossil fuel reliance, allowing the water-powered car to operate with minimal carbon footprint. Toyota's eco-friendly commitment extends beyond hydrogen fuel cells, with pioneering work in hybrid technology, synthetic hydrocarbons, and biofuels. Synthetic hydrocarbons are created by converting carbon dioxide and hydrogen into fuels, recycling CO2 and lowering net emissions, while biofuels made from plant biomass, animal waste, or algae are renewable and sustainable. Toyota has invested in improving biofuel efficiency to offer immediate emission-reducing solutions while hydrogen and EV infrastructure grows. Their leadership in hydrogen fuel cell technology dates back to prototypes in the early 1990s, evolving through advances in catalysts, membrane durability, and system integration. Toyota now holds over 5,000 patents related to hydrogen technology, including innovations in fuel cell stack design, storage, and production methods. A major milestone was the 2014 launch of Mirai, the world's first mass-produced hydrogen fuel cell car, which offers a 300-mile range, 5-minute refueling, and zero tailpipe emissions. Toyota continues to lower costs through improved manufacturing and supports hydrogen adoption by expanding refueling infrastructure. Beyond cars, Toyota has developed hydrogen buses, trucks, and stationary generators for buildings and data centers, showcasing hydrogen's versatility. Their approach is holistic, combining vehicles, infrastructure, and clean energy sources to create a sustainable mobility future. At the heart of their hydrogen fuel cell products is the electrolyzer, which takes in water and uses electrolysis to split it into hydrogen and oxygen. Water, made of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom, is broken apart using electricity that flows through electrodes placed in the water. Hydrogen atoms are drawn to the negative electrode, while oxygen atoms are drawn to the positive electrode, effectively separating them for use in clean energy generation. If you want, I can now also merge this paragraph with the previous Toyota Water Engine section I made for you, so the whole thing flows as one full article without repetition. That way it reads like a complete, professional write-up. The oxygen is attracted to the positive electrode, or anode, while hydrogen atoms move to the negative electrode, or cathode, when electricity flows through the electrodes. This process is efficient and safe, requiring little energy and producing no harmful byproducts. The only outputs from the electrolyzer are hydrogen and oxygen. The hydrogen is then used as fuel for the motor, which converts the electrical energy from a fuel cell into mechanical energy to drive the wheels. A power control unit manages the flow of electricity from a fuel cell stack and battery to the motor, ensuring efficient power distribution for smooth acceleration and regenerative braking. The fuel cell stack generates electricity through the electrochemical reaction between hydrogen and oxygen, producing direct current, DC, electricity, which is converted to alternating current, AC, by an inverter to power the motor. During braking, the motor acts as a generator, converting kinetic energy back into electricity stored in the battery, enhancing efficiency and improving the driving experience. While electrolysis is not 100% efficient, Traditional systems operate at 60 to 70% efficiency with 30 to 40% losses heat. Recent advances in materials, catalysts, and operating conditions have boosted efficiencies to 80% or higher. Once hydrogen is produced, it is stored and used in a fuel cell to generate electricity, with fuel cells typically operating at 50 to 60% efficiency. This means the overall efficiency of converting water into usable electricity in a vehicle can be around 40 to 50%. Although this may seem low, hydrogen's higher energy density compared to batteries allows for longer driving ranges. Under its Let's Change the Future of Cars banner, Toyota has announced ambitious plans to expand hydrogen's commercial viability across multiple sectors, projecting that hydrogen markets in Europe, China, and North America will be the largest by 2030, with the global fuel cell market expected to reach about 5 trillion yen annually. To capture a significant share, Toyota will open a new hydrogen factory in July 2024 to centralize development, production, and sales, enabling faster decision-making and cohesive strategies. The company's threefold strategy includes localizing R&D and production in key markets like Europe and China, strengthening alliances with leading partners to consolidate fuel cell supply and cut costs, and advancing next-generation fuel cell technologies to improve performance and reduce costs by up to 50%, with further reductions possible if orders reach 200,000 units by 2030. Toyota is also addressing the high cost of hydrogen production by working with partners to improve hydrogen generation, transportation, and usage, including producing hydrogen from biogas derived from chicken manure and food waste in Thailand in collaboration with Mitsubishi Kokoki Corporation and Toyota Tsusho Corporation. Building on Mirai fuel cell technology, Toyota has developed a new water electrolyzer for hydrogen production and a multi-hydrogen tank concept compatible with various vehicle types, enabling easier conversion of existing vehicles to hydrogen fuel cells or combustion engines. The company is focusing on hydrogen-powered large commercial vehicles, standardizing tank sizes to cut costs, and exploring liquid hydrogen tanks for bigger models. Toyota has also created a trial hydrogen engine vehicle license for public road use in Japan to accelerate commercialization and contribute to carbon neutrality. Efforts extend to reducing hydrogen prices through partnerships that promote production and improve economic viability, with the aim of establishing customer-focused bases in major markets and offering affordable hydrogen products in large quantities. From these plans, it is clear that car engines running on water could soon become a reality, potentially challenging and even replacing electric cars in the future. If you want, I can now merge this with your earlier Toyota water engine sections into one seamless, fully polished article, so it reads like a professional feature. That way, it'll cover the entire story from history to future plans without breaks.